Hello and welcome to the Fastlane podcast from everythingbs.com. Stephen White here with Brandon Gonzalez, our good friend Joshua James Dotson Collins, Douglas Campbell, and for the first time we have one of our awesome friends I've known for a long time, Joe Tonello.
Yep.
So let's get started on Fastlane. Big question, who's going to win the number one contenders match? Douglas.
I hope it's Roman Reigns. Thank you very much.
I disagree with you there. Josh.
I think it's going to be a double count out, but it should be Roman Reigns.
I disagree with that as well. Brandon.
I understand that everyone got so upset when Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, but you don't just fix it by throwing Daniel Bryan at it. They should just stick to their guns, build up Roman Reigns, and just stick with what they have going.
False. Joe.
It's going to be a double count out, so they can make it another triple threat over at WrestleMania because just the community as a whole prefers Daniel Bryan over Roman Reigns because he has a larger array of moves, better versatility, and just better overall fan presence.
Agreed. And I think The Undertaker should win this match somehow.
Steven, stop.
I don't care how, just make it happen.
We need a time
Speaking
machine
of
for
The
that.
Undertaker, okay, there's been talks about bringing him back. Apparently he's going to appear tonight. I don't know what it would accomplish. I think nothing.
If he fights Bray Wyatt, I'm going to be sad.
If it's him and Bray Wyatt, the only person he can fight at WrestleMania is Brock Lesnar, and he has to win. That is the only way they could do anything for his streak.
Disagree. It should be Bray Wyatt because that would be a passing of the torch scenario from the first so-called Master of Darkness of the WWE to the new Master of Darkness in the WWE. It's pretty much the old Supernatural versus the new Supernatural, and they got to give him a better retirement match than someone that's going to give him a concussion again in 5 minutes or less because he's not a safe worker.
I agree, but without the streak backing it, it's either Bray Wyatt wins and it's like, oh, well, you beat up Mr. No-Knee Undertaker. No disrespect. Or Undertaker wins and it's like, oh, well, poor Bray Wyatt, because what is he going to do now? It's just, and it also is hurt by the fact that you're going to have Sting and Taker in the same building at the same time, and they're not going to cross paths. That's just going to be a weird moment at WrestleMania.
Do you think folks would be okay if they just dressed Sting as Bray Wyatt?
No.
I don't think you can pull off the Hawaiian look.
I want to make one comment. I don't think that Bray Wyatt is the new Lord of Darkness. He's like the Witch Doctor of Darkness. Like he's not up to that status. He's not the Lord of Darkness.
He's a
like,
Papa Shango.
Yeah, he's like a Papa Shango or something. He's not the ultimate Lord. His supernatural powers consists of so far lights and like fog. Like we haven't seen him struck lightning. We haven't seen him.
Demon kids.
Yeah, he does have the demon kids, and he has a little bit of brainwashing powers. But come on, Undertaker can materialize and he can control all the lighting just by raising his hands.
But on a more realistic note for that,
This is real.
you let them go for it because that's going to push Bray Wyatt even more than what he already is.
I'm fine with Undertaker facing Bray Wyatt. I just think what would Bray Wyatt gain out of losing?
It just doesn't help.
We need new heels because we are constantly revolving through the same 5 heels. We have been for almost a year and a half.
And Kane and Big Show are about time to step down.
No, I think Big Show's going to do another coin toss and be a face again.
Well, he's good at those. He's good at those.
Easy way to get him over as a major heel. Just have him just savagely beat the crap out of Michael Cole in a week.
That would make it
We'll get him in the Hall of Fame immediately.
Here's the thing, I know that Sting's apparently only coming in for one WrestleMania, but I'm sure if Vince McMahon backed up a Brinks truck to his house and said, hey, this is what I want you guys to do. You and your match with Triple H, Undertaker wins his match with Bray Wyatt, and then in the hallways they just bump into each other, stare each other down, and then you set up for next year one more match. That would be fun.
I feel you 100% on that, but the condition of the Undertaker is so bad.
Yeah,
No, it's really not. You need to look up Michelle McCool's Instagram.
No, I've seen.
Michelle
You saw it today. Did you see the one she put up last week?
What was he doing?
He was not looking
Standing up on his own.
No, they say they were doing that on purpose.
Usually when someone retires, they instantly age. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if when we see him, he looks just like Anthony Hopkins or something.
He got off the couch in one day.
He is probably bigger than he was last year.
Wow.
I gotta see it for myself. Man, I mean, as far as like can he go? 'Cause he can't do the dive over the top.
But that's why they're pairing him with Bray Wyatt, because Bray's a very safe worker.
Yeah, he's
All
not.
right, Douglas had something to add on for the Taker and.
Oh, see, I'm kind of hoping that last year's loss to Brock Lesnar was like that one season of Dallas when I was a kid where they wrote it off as a dream so that it never happened at all. Was that the dog or did you fart?
Both.
Put it back in. So no one hears.
See, this is why we have to edit some things out.
They're cool moment.
No, it was the fact that I farted.
That poor dog.
Okay, so let's go to the other matches. We've already touched on the big one. I'm going to save Cena and Rusev for
Goldust
the
and
end.
Stardust?
Okay, Goldust and Stardust. Where on earth are they going with this?
They
That's my
will
question.
carry it through.
Is that actually a match?
They will carry that to WrestleMania. It'll be a brother versus brother match. It'll probably be a gimmick versus gimmick match.
Maybe they'll bring his dad into referee.
That's probably
Yeah, I think
exactly right.
Dusty would come in because you always need all these legends to pop up at WrestleMania and all walk out
Oh,
together.
no, that was still hilarious last year with $1 Million Man with the little
yeah.
toys.
Now, what?
Did you not see $1 Million Man like they were playing with the toys? $1 Million Man comes in, buys all the toys, picks up the ring, and just walks off.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't see it. Okay, so I think can we agree that we want to get rid of it? I'm sure Cody Rhodes is having fun doing the Stardust gimmick, but I want to get rid of that. He can keep the Stardust gimmick. Just go back to the Cody Rhodes outfit. I liked him better in the underwear.
Please tell me this Please tell me you don't mean with the pedo stash.
I would rather see
No
Dusty
fake
Rhodes
stars,
against Cody
no
Rhodes
stash.
than Stardust and Goldust. That whole gimmick is ridiculous. It has been from the beginning.
I mean, let
When
Goldust
Dustin Rhodes was
give me-
wrestling under his name in WCW, he was killing people. Cody Rhodes has done fine under that name. Why can't we just go with that?
I would say let Goldust go out on a shield on the gimmick that he's been with for so long. But I would really prefer to see Cody as Cody. Just as Stardust, he's not, in my opinion, he's not going to break into the main event scene.
No,
If
not
I
at
can
all.
touch on Cody Rhodes, I think this was good for him. This was a learning experience that he could branch out and do different characters and be successful at
He's
it.
been doing that all
Like,
this.
it's good because it keeps showing that he can keep reinventing himself. He doesn't have to be a person who has one gimmick and it's a failed gimmick. He doesn't have to be like a Ryback. He can actually
it's,
do different things. And this was fun. I'm sure he did it all himself. I'm sure it was all his creative input. And the silver lining is we're probably going to get him out of that outfit now. Just hopefully he keeps the pedo stash off and the face mask off. Just,
Agreed.
Just, become Cody Rhodes. Be a heel, be a face, I don't care. But he needs to move up and he needs to have some matches with Dolph Ziggler. I think they could put on some great matches together.
I think I agree. I think it's time to push Cody Rhodes. It's time to give Ziggler his
Out the
big.
door.
Time to give Ziggler his big push. Same for Bray. It's time to get these younger faces up there. Okay, so Stardust, Goldust, we all agree no contest. Or maybe Stardust.
I think this is going to be a completion. I mean, somebody's going to win, and it's not going to be the way. Somebody's going to cheat or something, and then it'll carry it over.
I think that's the match I'll go to the John during.
The match I'll be going to the John during is the Divas match. Nothing against the Divas. It's just that after watching the NXT Divas, these women have nothing in comparison.
I think it'll be a good match, story-wise, no, but actual match, I think, they'll kind of put on a show.
I want to see Nikki Bella naked.
Well, this is the fan service for you. We all know that they don't wrestle. Like, these girls are not going to be putting on a match. They're just going to be...
Have you
Karen's
seen
going to be
Paige?
zooming in on their ass, and everyone's going to just...
Have you seen
be
Paige on
onto that.
NXT? She's done some
Paige
serious
does
work.
I like Paige a lot.
Paige can go. I mean, I think she's a little sloppy sometimes, but
Very sloppy.
She can definitely go in the ring. And people will give Nikki a lot of crap, but I do think she's slightly underrated.
Anyone
She's the
else?
more
You want to say
entertaining
anything
of the
on
two
that?
Bella twins, I'll say
By
that.
far.
Yeah, absolutely. The other one looks like Skeletor to me.
Brie can't come
I don't
promo to
understand.
save her life.
Brie is Skeletor. Like, who is like...
We'll get back to that. So okay, let's go from there to the tag team titles. I hope Tyson Kidd and Cesaro finally get it.
They're a much entertaining team. The
I
Usos are
have
so
not
boring.
cared about the tag team division for a very
That's right. I agree.
Because it's the Usos. Every other week it's the Usos facing someone else.
Everybody knows the best tag team right now is the Wolves in TNA. Thank you very much.
The American
I'll
one.
do that.
No, they're not called that. They're just called the Wolves.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to be a clean finish. I think the
In
Ascension
London.
will probably do something because they got to get into the main scene at some point.
Yeah, I think You're right. I think a lot of titles are going to change hands at WrestleMania.
Eventually,
so
they're going to put it
say
on that ridiculous Ascension.
I have
you
a-
know they are.
I hope not.
I have a question. Does anybody think it's weird that the match for the United States belt is the main event over the
No, I
number one
thought
contendership?
that they've declared that the main event.
Yes,
I
because
just saw it on screen. It says main event.
I guess that means
It's
Cena's
because-
going to win.
no, Cena won't win.
I think it'll be, honestly, I do think it will be match of the night. But I wouldn't put that as the main event.
Do you know why it's match of the night? Because Roman Reigns can't carry a match.
Roman Reigns he can't carry a match, but
He
he
really
can
can.
do work.
But Daniel Bryan's can carry a match.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, every match has a workhorse and the guy. Daniel Bryan's going to be the workhorse of the match.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it won't be William Regal, Bill Goldberg match.
that's an entertaining
That is one of my
match.
That's painful.
It is.
I love how
Painful 6 minutes of my life.
I love how William Regal wouldn't sell the Irish whip.
Yeah.
It's like you cannot just stop. You have to, once someone Irish whips you, you can't stop. You just can't stop. Oh, it's like you're in a car and someone cut the brakes. You got to keep going. And he goes, nope. All right.
Okay, so let's see.
And that is the exact reason over there why it's going to be the main event. This is going to be one of his last matches he's going to be doing for a while.
Now that's
You
an
see-
interesting theory.
You see that he's going lower and lower
Yeah.
on the card.
Well,
But I think this is going to make the fans actually appreciate it.
well, there's a rumor that John Cena and WWE are not in a good place right now.
He wants to pursue his acting
Yeah.
career, wants to be The Rock Jr.
Yeah, can't blame him. I mean, The Rock is making a shit ton of money.
Interesting actor last
He
year.
will once Black Adam appears in the DC universe.
Well, it is what it is, but I don't care. People can call this stuff what they want to call it, but I'm sick and tired of seeing whoever he's supposed to be. If he's supposed to be from Russia, we all know he's probably from Wisconsin.
Actually,
But,
he's from Russia.
Yeah.
but
That was from
the fact is that this
Bulgaria.
guy's supposed to be a
Yeah.
Russian, and he's wearing the U.S. title, makes me sick. So it needs to be off of him. If not on John Cena, put it on somebody else who's not from behind the Iron Curtain.
So you were really pissed when Sergeant Slaughter made the turn.
Spotify Slaughter would have kicked his Slaughter ass.
I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't made it to the European title yet.
wrestling, y'all.
Yes, I do. And
Yeah, I
I
want
watch
European
wrestling
title.
from any generation, quite frankly.
I
Well, that black and white gold
The
just-
United States title is the only title they've kept from WCW, right?
Yes, it's about the only one they carry.
I mean, the European belt. I thought Rusev should have just changed it to the European belt. As
I believe that was the plan, and then they
I'd
scrapped
say-
it because they liked the heat he was getting from being the
United
U.S.
States.
champ.
I say full on, just put a Russian flag on it.
That was also the plan.
Did he beat Jack Swagger for it? Who did he beat?
No, he beat
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Why are people so allowed to customize the belts when they get them? No one else.
Yeah,
The tag team-
John Cena tarnished.
John Cena put the spinner on there. The Rock had the smoking, Austin the smoking skull. Rock had the Brahma Bull.
And he just changed it to the one it is now. The Rock changed it when he got it.
You have to be
Oh, yeah.
super over to change a belt.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
that's
have to be the man.
You have to be
change the
the-
belt.
Zack Ryder has his own belt. I mean,
I mean, the one he created in his basement.
out of the plastic belt from
I'm glad
Target.
he's sad.
No one finds
I'm
it
glad
funny
he's
that
back.
his belt is on the game and he is not.
That is not true. That is not true. There has been one belt that was not changed. It was Sandow's tag team belt. You know, the one you can get at Kmart.
Oh yeah, those were awesome though.
yeah, that was cute when he had.
So they're not going to do anything with them
And the
tonight.
little slammy.
Yeah.
Okay, the Intercontinental title.
Poor Wade Barrett.
They won't give
agree.
it. They won't give it to him. I don't
They won't
think
give it to
yet.
Ambrose. Poor Ambrose is not getting anything.
Well, this is Ambrose's chance
Ambrose's
to break
jobbing.
his losing pay-per-view
Ambrose-
streak.
As long as
Wade Barrett is a
sparking
joke.
televisions are involved, we're
Wade
scared.
Barrett is a complete joke.
What? No, I think Wade Barrett's a good commander. He's good looking in the ring.
I think his new-
he's good looking.
His new
He's,
gimmick,
I don't
DMZ is
like-
going, but you know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like his what?
you gotta love the
His
bad
gimmick's
news. And here's the
DMZ.
thing:
Oh.
Dean Ambrose is better as a renegade guy you can throw into any storyline. If you give him the Intercontinental belt, now he's stuck in Intercontinental storylines. And let's face it, Intercontinental storylines are always boring. That's where Sheamus got stuck for the past.
But they
2
weren't
years.
before. The Intercontinental Champion used to be awesome. It used to be the
The
step
Intercontinental
Yeah,
Champion used to be
he
the
used to-
automatic #1 contender to the world title.
I remember back in the day, it was always like Jeff Jarrett, people like that who had the belt, and they always had huge feuds with someone. But nowadays, it's just like
Well,
Sheamus and one other guy.
They were
Going back and
rebuilding
forth.
it with Ziggler, which I
Ziggler
think was
was good.
great. Everyone was like, all right, that's the belt belt to have. Cool, he's really fighting for it. And then he lost it on some random ass Raw.
To Luke
But
Harper.
there's the issue.
Well, I was fine with that because it built the storyline. I was fine with
But
that.
there's the issue.
He
with
lost
that.
to Wade Barrett.
No, it's not that it lost with
Barrett
Barrett.
lost
It's
to Luke
that
Harper and then
we
won like
had
that.
the Intercontinental title at the moment when that was hot as the biggest belt there was. Because Lesnar was not,
Yeah.
there was no world title picture for 3 months. So the biggest prize on live TV for the time
Was the
being
IC
was
belt.
IC belt.
I say keep running with it. They should. They had it. It was at a high peak. And they're like, oh well, Lesnar's back around, so whatever.
All right, 6-man tag match, which I didn't even know about until about 20 minutes ago.
I hope Lesnar comes.
Boy, did I
back.
be eating dinner.
That would be-
It's mini Survivor Series 2.0. I really don't
It
care.
is.
Fives everywhere.
Lesnar has no reason to do that.
It would be awesome.
Wait,
though.
the
Send a message,
Lesnar's
maybe.
not even on this card, is he?
No, let's go.
I do think that Lesnar or Paul Heyman needs to come out and make an address. Someone has to make an address because
Paul Heyman comes out
WrestleMania
and
coming
address-
up.
Oh, I will pay for this.
Oh, Lesnar will be
Paul
out.
Heyman's going to be on the pre-show.
Lesnar will be out, you think, right?
It is.
I'd like to see Lesnar, not Lesnar, Paul Heyman.
You think
come out and
Lesnar will be out?
Lesnar should either make an appearance or
Maybe
Heyman will be doing
satellite or-
something.
Because, I mean, yeah, this is the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. So.
Yeah.
I think he should send a message. I think that would be cool if he interfered in the 6-man match and just threw everyone out.
So that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. There's
And then Rollins comes in.
I think
Well, see, here's the thing. Rollins is getting punished.
For the dick pic? Oh, come on. He should
said-
be rewarded for that.
That is not while it is.
I would reward him.
While it is not his fault, he is going to be punished because it badly reflects on the WWE.
You know what reflects badly on the
It made their
WWE?
fans happy.
They're programming right now.
Well, what the plan is, from what I understand, and hopefully this isn't a big spoiler to anybody. This is the beauty of having inside information, the downfall of having inside information. He will cash in. He won't get it, making him the second after Mizdow, but more than likely he's going to win it again. Is it third?
Cena.
Oh, that's right. So,
Who did Cena cash in against and not win?
CM Punk. Interruption by Big Show.
Oh.
there we go. So, yeah, he will cash in, he'll lose, but he'll get the bank again. Because they like giving him that gimmick of Mr. Money in the Bank.
Oh, so he'll just win it again in April.
Yeah,
That's not too bad. So he's still going to be the
I
champion.
but
think
that's how they're punishing him, is that his first
Good.
try.
He has more time to build it, be even more awesome. Because I'm sorry, after that Royal Rumble match,
Stephen Q was telling me that that Lesnar is apparently going to stay now.
No, he's going to be heading to Japan.
What?
They were looking at he's going to go to Japan.
No, he's not. He's not going to do that.
It was
He
just
makes way too much
He
money.
doesn't like traveling in the States to.
He doesn't like even going to the mailbox.
It says that, God, who is it? It's WWE Hall of Famer Antonio Ikowo?
I know Jeff Jarrett was looking for him, and somebody else.
No, he was not going to New Japan. He's going to that hybrid shoot fighter wrestling.
Why would he go
thing.
down?
No.
That would be a step down. It seems.
Because he can't go to MMA because of his heart condition and
Oh.
potential concussion scenarios.
See, Stephen Q, when he told me, he said it's kind of ironic. They just said they're going to do a stricter drug test, and then Lesnar did a U-turn and said he's going to stay.
Yeah, that means Rob Van Dam, we won't see him for another year.
He's
Return Van Dam will return at every Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Royce
God, he's so
Barkley.
sloppy.
he's either going to stick with the E or do some type of promotional work with the UFC. I don't. The amount of money he's making, I just don't see him
Oh,
making that.
on
work.
screen up next, Paul Heyman is on Miz TV. So
Okay. Last one here, I think we're all in agreement. Rusev is going to win and retain the
I'm
U.S.
not in
title.
agreement.
No, well, you know,
They're going to give it
support
to him so they can build up Sheamus, Rusev, or Ryback, Rusev for Mania.
No, I thought Rusev was coming. I mean, Sheamus was coming back as a heel.
Maybe
Ryback. I hope
revenge.
Ryback is not the one that beats Rusev. I would rather John Cena than.
Oh, he was having a push, and that was the original plan, but you know.
I say
He's
have him. I
so
say
stiff.
have him beat the crap out of Cena. Cena makes his way back, and then Rusev just cheats. Just like really
Yeah, that's fine,
solidify that. Yeah, like just say I won. That's
It's
his
going to be
deal.
a run. It's going to be a run-in.
Lana can slide in the U.S. belt or something, or she can distract Cena by
Easy.
hopping on his back or something. You know, whatever. It's fine. You know, I love Lana.
Well, closing thoughts, Douglas.
Rusev sucks.
Thank you. He does not. Everyone was cheering for him at the end of the Rumble. That proves
Not
something.
me.
Josh.
You know, the Rumble still hasn't ended.
Yeah.
But still, you have to eliminate Curtis Axel. was the longest running
Well,
brother
that
we've ever
year,
had.
2001, Spike Dudley's still in it. Or whichever year that was.
Good old Spike.
Anyone else closing thoughts? We're going to go ahead and
Welcome
sign
to the
off.
Empire.
This needs to be better. This needs to be better than NXT Rebel because NXT Rebel just blew it out of the water again, and the main roster they are pretty much coming in second place to their developmental.
Well-
So this has to be a breakout pay-per-view before WrestleMania.
Well, they're actually pissed. Like the Divas are pissed because they're not getting as long matches, and the other guys are pissed because they're making us look bad. And NXT, they're like, we'd rather make more money.
No, but they're very fearful of coming up because they know that their gimmick will be squashed when they get up there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll tell you after I'm going to say this online. All right, thanks everybody from everythingbs.com. We're about to watch the show.
Bye!